Hi, I'm Carl and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've got an item here. I'm going to put it to immediate use. I bought this down at Lowe's. It's a 5-piece spring clamp set. It was on sale in the Christmas gift aisle for $4.99. So I figure I can't go too wrong with this, huh? What do you think? Let me break one of these off of here. There we go. Close-up look on this thing. Very comfortable. Not too strong, not too light. The pads are textured and it has the groove down in the middle to hold round objects right there. See it on each edge. Anyway, for $5 I didn't think I could go wrong, especially since I have an immediate use for these things. So, got a tape measure right here. Let's give it an overall length on these things. Overall length is approximately 4.5 inches. At the widest point, 3 1/8 inches. Thickness from outside to outside is 1 1/4 inches. In the max jaw depth opening will be, let's see here, 1.5 inches. So hopefully this will work for what I need it for. We'll see here. Has it like a rubberized grip right here with a hole on each one of these so you can hang it up on your pegboard. Not too bad, I don't think. Let me show you my project. I have this Wüsthof knife set and messed around on my shelf the other day and it fell off my shelf. And let me take these knives out of here real quick. Some of y'all are familiar with Wüsthof, German-made knife. But this thing fell off the shelf. The end broke off right here. And this end broke off. It goes right here. And I have a little piece somewhere that goes right here. Gotta find that piece that's over here somewhere. But my main concern is hoping that these clamps do not slip while they're in use. That's my main concern. Hoping they don't slip. So, let me put you on hold in a second. Let me go find this little piece right here. And I'll be right back. Okay, my first step. This piece right here. This got one nail sticking out. And this part has no nails on it. So I'm going to just get my pliers and pull this nail out right here. Right there. Put it right here on my desk. Okay. That's ready. This part has no nails in it, so that's good. So, on here, I'm going to have to take this piece and glue it down. And I have these bungee cords already strapped around here. I'm just going to slide those over and hold it down once I get some glue on there. So, let me get this ready. Okay, I have this toothpick right here. I'm just going to spread some glue out on top of here. Make sure this is completely covered up. Now I can come back a little bit after the glue dries and just wipe off any squeeze out. So you put this on here where it should go. Slide the spongy cord over so it's covering up that joint right there. There we go. See that glue up? Now during the case where this fell off the shelf, they did put a big scratch in it going across right here. It's up under these bungee cords. Probably can't see that, but I'm just glad it's on the inside. Where's it at? It's hard to show up. There it is. See that scratch going across there? Anyway, get this moved over to where it should be. Okay, put that aside. And now we're going to glue this on. And like I said earlier, my main concern is not with the actual glue up itself. It's making sure that these clamps do not slide during the glue up process. So let me go ahead and put some glue on here. Put some on the ends. Now I'm not going to use pin nailer in here unless it just doesn't hold at all. So that's to be seen soon enough, to be determined soon enough. So let's get some glue on there and get that spread out. Now I'm pretty sure, since this is a light use box, this glue should be sufficient enough to hold this together. Okay, put this down here, put it into place, and just like with the other piece, I can come back later after the glue dries and wipe off the squeeze out, the glue squeeze out. So you see the squeeze out is coming out the end. Let me get this clamped up. I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to put one right here on the end. I'm going to put one right here. And one right here. So let's see how that holds. I'm going to put that down right here on the side, out of the way. And I have to glue this on now. It goes this way. And since I only have one clamp left, I'm going to have to go over here to my clamp supply and get a couple more. Let me do that. There we go. I got this, what is this? This is a Bessie clamp. Both these are Bessies, different sizes, and this clamp came from Woodcraft. It's a Wood River clamp. Okay, let's go ahead and get this glued up. Put these under the clamps and see how this goes. Again, let me take this. Has one nail right here. I'm going to take that one nail out right here. And this has no nails in it. Let's get this thing glued up. Got my toothpick here. Put some on the end right here. Sorry if I'm getting out of camera range. Okay, got some on the end right here. So now let's just go down the edge right here. Now I know these clamps work pretty good. I've never had any issues with these twisting during the glue up. So hopefully those Kobalts will be the same way. Okay, here we go. Just put this on here carefully where it goes into place. Gonna put the bigger one in the middle. The two smaller ones on the outside, and look what I just did. I just knocked the lid over. So I'm sure those clamps shifted a little bit then. So let me get this one glued up like it should be. And then I gotta come back to the lid. Okay, let's put that aside. Check out this lid here. And it doesn't look like it shifted any, but one of the clamps did fall off. So I'm just going to put the clamp back on there. And okay, pretty simple project. About as simple as you can get, really. Whoops. Those clamps seem to have a lot of spring to them. Okay, let me put this one on here where it goes on the edge. Huh. Okay. We're going to let these sit for a couple hours. Come back and check those out. Okay, I'm back. I adjusted these clamps a little bit more off camera. And they've been sitting here a couple of days now. And first let's start with this one. And as you can see, I kind of glanced at it earlier, these clamps did slip a little bit. They did slip. So this is not a good glue up here. Here's an example. See that space in there? When I first glued this up, there was no space at all. And right here is very bad. Set up right here, all the way across. So, what am I going to do about that one? I'm going to rip that off. Use different clamps next time. Scrape all this glue off on both sides. Let's check how this one did. There we go. A little bit better. You can see the glue squeeze out, but I can take most of that off. Still not perfect, but it's better than what it was. Somewhere along the place, I lost one of my hinges here. I'll find it, should be in there on the shelf somewhere. But anyway, these Kobalt clamps, they're decent for light use, I would suppose. But as we've just seen, on a awkward angle and a glue up, they will slide a little bit, which might mess up your project. But they're $5 clamps, 5 for $5, $1 a piece. If you see these, make your own decision, see if they'll be good for your shop. Maybe they're better for a craft area than a woodworking shop. So I'm going to call these craft-made clamps instead of woodworking clamps. Got any questions or concerns? Leave me a comment in the section below. My name is Carl, and I do appreciate watching.